All right, we're all set. All right. So this is acknowledging perspectives. This is the first episode. So we're gonna start out. Question number one is, what is your name, nickname, how people can get to know you, and do you have any social media or business information you'd like to plug?
My name. My name Raven. I don't got no nicknames. Um, I do have some socials. I only use Instagram. And and what was the other question?
Just that. Like, what do you want to plug about yourself so people can find you?
Um, what I want to plug about myself?
Yeah, like you're just
My ad.
basically what do you want? Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I just want people to know I be making beats and shit. I be doing art. Basically, just like an entertainment account.
Hell yeah. All right. So what's your at?
It's at Walk, another K, and then it's Heart
And I'll
with
throw that
two.
right up there for you.
Yeah, so it's Walk and then add another K at the end, and then it's Heart with three T's.
Sweet, 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 sweet. Make sure we'll
So
put
Walk
that up
Heart.
there. All right. Question number two. Where have you lived throughout your life?
Shit, where I lived throughout my life.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm from Chicago, but I'm from RP, which is like north south, west north south, and I only really been like living around the Midwest. From like Chicago, Racine,
Hell yeah.
Kenosha, Milwaukee. So I ain't really been like living. Like I never lived in like a warm ass state or like hot ass weather all the time. Shit. We was kicking shit in the cold.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, number three. Now we got that out the way. Number three is, what do you feel are your biggest strengths and weaknesses?
My biggest strength is I'm definitely a team player, and I definitely know what I want. And my weaknesses is I don't even know the word for it. It's just like being too easy on people,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and it doesn't even have to be physical.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
Just my weakness is I got big. I have a too big of a heart. Like it's half cold, it's corrupted, but it still got warmth to it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Like that's just like the world is evil, and you gotta match that energy sometimes. That's the sad truth.
Hell yeah. All right. Speaking about the world. So, question four. What are your thoughts on what we as a country need to work on as a unit, as like a whole, not separated by fucking states and all that? What do we as a country need to work on as a whole?
We need more jobs. We need to fix global warming for
To
sure.
fix it how?
Fix it
Because we
is
already kind of fucked up. We already kind of fucked up. So,
yeah. All right, so
look at
basically,
this.
my first thing I would say is what we could work on as a unity is like more jobs, more outlets, more medical opportunities for people, um, equality for sure, and just to be more energy efficient.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I can agree with that.
We don't have to go like fully green, because machines been around for a long time,
Hell yeah.
since like the 1800s, bro. Surprisingly, so it's a step forward from sticks and stones and like fire. We discovered
Hell
that it's
yeah.
evolving, and we don't know what's above machines. We don't know, so we just gotta find out and see what our future holds.
Hell yeah. All right. Question five. When you meet a person, what's the first thing you notice about them?
The way they stand or look,
The way they stand, the way they carry themselves, basically.
yeah, and just how they look around the area.
Hell
Just like
yeah.
not like you predicting what they thinking, but it's
Yeah.
just like it's like putting yourself in their shoes, so you could kind of get their energy, kind of get their mindset.
Hell yeah. That's a good way to
And
look
just
at it. A lot of people don't think like that right away. All right. Number six. What level of education do you have?
I'm actually a dropout.
Yeah.
Looks all good. Yeah, I'm gonna get my GED back soon.
Me too.
Say, I mean, it's something we can work on together.
Hell yeah. What grade did you drop out?
Uh, Either sophomore, actually, not junior year.
Yeah, yeah, that's when I dropped out too. All right. So it's question seven. What's one thing that you would change if you could? Anything at all. It's basically like a wish. It just happens. You don't have to worry about how it gets done. It
Wish.
just is.
I just wish people were more straightforward with each other.
Hell yeah.
Because we're social humans, but sometimes we are tricked into thinking we have to be alone all the time as a self defense.
Hell yeah.
Just I just wish. It's basically the wish is motherfuckers just kept it real and don't say what you want to hear. That's a big thing. That's a big chapter in my life right now.
Facts. Hell yeah. I agree with that one. All right, number 8. Where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
10 years. Just to be realistic, being independent mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. Money is good enough, but money can change in the wrong hands or the right hands.
Hell yeah.
And I want the money to change me to learn more about business.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Money makes the world go around for real.
That's a decent answer. That's a decent answer. All right, number 9. Do you have anybody special in your life that you want to shout out right now?
See, I want to shout out my niggas I'm with right now. Ain't saying no names, but
They know who
shout out
they
my
are.
homie. Yeah, they know they with me right now. Shout out my homie and his girl. Shout out my parents for staying, even when shit was rough. Shout out anybody, because you know how life listens to what you say and what energy you bring out. And I want to shout out anybody that's bringing my name in a good light. And when I'm not around to hear it, they're saying, good, positive things, loyalty, and it's all mutual.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, number 10. This isn't so much a question, but give some wisdom. What do you want to say to anybody? Anybody, just take this time to speak freely. Say whatever you want.
Wisdom. You come into the world alone and you leaving with just yourself. So even if you lose somebody, there's gonna be new chapters, and you're gonna find a way to cope or to maneuver around things, you know. And sometimes even when it hurts, that's growth.
Hell
That's
yeah.
all I got to say.
Hell yeah. All right, and then now the last part of this, just go ahead and tell a story, any story about your life that you think would be helpful to people. Could be serious, fun, it doesn't matter what it is. Just basically whatever
Story.
you think would help somebody.
I think the story was, when I found out that, probably like an old friend group I made when I first moved to Racine, and this story could be helpful because for people who go into new environments, and it's a story about how people switched up on me, and it just teaches me that nothing is really permanent in life.
Hell yeah.
And, it can't always be a sad thing. Sorry, my bad if I
Nah,
started
you're
talking about
good.
this.
You're good. I'll cut that part out.
Looking at
All right. So that's all you had to say? That's your story?
Yeah, that's my
All
story.
right. All right. Well, we're done, bro. I'm gonna make sure to
All right, for
put
sure.
follow him on Instagram. I'm gonna put that shit up here for you. And thanks for your time, man. I appreciate it.
And thanks for your outlet.
Hell yeah.
All right, you take care of yourself, man.
You too, man.
Y'all.